Hey, welcome to the part 2 of Power BI certification PL 300. If you have not yet subscribed, do so. So this channel has lots of contents to help you clear cloud certifications, AWS, Azure, and so on. So let us look at this question. You know, you are building a report, Power BI report. So this is your Power BI report, and the data resides in Azure SQL database, and there are these three tables inside this database, and you want to create report this way. You want to show orders sold over time. So remember, we are talking about orders sold over time and orders by attribute. So they are saying that you minimize update times. And what should you do first? So option A says to merge order line with products. Okay, boss, then how will you get the order details? You might say, hey, I don't need orders data. No, boss, you need orders data. You see here, I want orders sold over time, orders by attributes. So this will not work. Option B says, hey guys, what I will do is I will have my orders table. So this is my orders table, and I will add a product category column to this table. Why will I add it? Why should I add it? I can join orders with products. So why should I add product related categories here? This is bad example. C says, hey, let's calculate the count of orders per product using DAX function. See, this is not the first thing we will do. Eventually, we may have to do that, but this is not the first thing we would do. The first thing we would do is we would merge order and order line first, so that uh, you can do your orders sold over time and orders by attributes. You can do this calculation. This is the first thing we should do. Then this next question is saying that they have SharePoint online site. So SharePoint is a collaboration software. You can upload documents, share that document with someone in your team or outside the team. So they have this SharePoint, and it contains a lot of document libraries. So what is happening here is they have a lot of Microsoft Excel files. These are called manufacturing reports. All the reports are in the same data structure format. You use Power BI to load only the manufacturing reports. You don't need all the reports. You need only manufacturing reports. So here you have to uh, you cannot get the data. See, there is no use of combining and loading here. Combining and loading happens if you have different types of source files, and then you have to combine and merge the data. Here the merging of data is not required. You can straight away do filter. Now out of A and B, what should we choose? See, out of A and B, what you should choose is, see, option A. What it says is we will select whatever. So you select and then transform. You apply a filter to the filter path that I want only manufacturing reports. This is my answer. You here combine and transform is not required. You just have to select what you want and then transform. So option A would be the final answer. This would be our answer. Now this is our next question. You have CSV file that contains user complaints. Okay, so you have a file and it contains user complaints. The file contains a column called logged. So there is a column here. This is the file, and there is a column called logged. Okay, what does this column contain? This column contains this. It contains date, it contains time, and it also contains at. This is a keyword. It also contains it. Now what the question is saying is you should only analyze complaints by log date only and use built-in date hierarchy. So we don't want time. Right now we have time also. So this time piece we don't want. So A says apply the transformation to extract 11 characters, the last 11 characters. So last 11 is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So that means it will extract from 31. What's the use? I want only the date. So this is of no use to me. B says change the data type to a column to date is all see, just because I change it back to date instead of date time doesn't mean the time will vanish. We'll have to do something else. C says split the logged column file using at as a delimiter. Just this will work. So we will split the file. So that means that this portion, you will split. Act as a delimiter. That means this portion is separate and this portion is separate. So it got split. Now we can just use the date piece. So this would be my answer. D says that we should apply a transformation to extract the first 11 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and space of the lot columns. It is saying that let's pick the first 11 characters. So it will also pick the space. Okay. So instead of that, I think option C would be the better answer in this case, because it will also pick one space also if you just do first 11 characters. But option C would work perfectly because it will split these two, and once we split we just use the date. So this would be my final answer, option C. If you're not yet subscribed, do so. It will help you with clearing a lot of cloud-based certification exams, AWS, Azure and so on, as well as Google certifications. This brings us to the end of part 2 of PL 300 Power BI Data Analyst certification.